All right, welcome back everyone to Weather for Weather Geeks, the edition for the 5th day of August 2019. If you're looking for a detailed weather forecast, analysis, opinion, hey, you've come to the right place. And we're going to take a deep dive into this week's expected weather, but first let's do a little bit of a review of where we've been. Consistency has been the name of the game lately. High temperatures over the last 7 days, over the last 6 days anyway, we've been either 84, 85, or 86, including today, with a high of 85. Our average, of course, at this time of the year is 81. It'll be 81 for about another week, and then it'll slip down to 80. So we've been above average over the last handful of days. We'll continue to be above average as we go into the day on Tuesday. All right, we've had some downpours in parts of the valley over the last several hours. Early afternoon, they were most numerous down towards East Liverpool in southeastern Columbiana County, but as we got into the late afternoon and early evening, the focus was more on the central and northern parts of our television viewing area. And actually at about 6:30 or so, the National Weather Service out of Pittsburgh issued a flash flood warning until 9:13 for the central part of Mercer County, where we have had quite a bit of rain over the last handful of hours. We've also had some hail-producing storms over in Mercer. Now, the storms as of 7:10 are not producing much, if any, hail over here, but about an hour or so ago, closer to 6 o'clock, we had some decent-sized hail moving over towards 19. One of the, of course, major north-south thoroughfares in Mercer County. That hail core did collapse. And as of about 7:11, this is kind of our last decent storm of the evening across our area. It's straddling the state line as of 7:11. We're getting a thunderstorm from Hubbard to West Middlesex to Sharon. This is slowly drifting to the east. Not much of a threat here other than just the lightning, which of course is dangerous. But no flash flooding or hail concerns with that storm. All right, again, as of about 10 after 7, that's the last of the this evening's thunderstorms, it looks like. It looks like this action back here towards Canton and Akron will continue to kind of fizzle some over the next hour or so. At least it looks that way as of 7:11. We should be clearing out for the night. Tonight won't be as cool tonight, not as comfortable as the last few nights. We'll see temperatures stopping in the mid-60s overnight. All right, we have a cold front heading our way on Tuesday. Now, it's a weak front, but it is going to be enough to spark off another round of showers and storms. I kind of suspect that more locations will see rain Tuesday than did today. And with a pretty decent focusing mechanism, in other words, the front, we do have the concern, an elevated concern for some of these storms getting pretty feisty. Tomorrow afternoon, SPC, the Storm Prediction Center, does have all of Ohio, basically, and all of western PA outlooked in the low-end risk for severe weather, and we're also in the lower-end risk for flash flooding tomorrow. The atmosphere is going to be juicy, and these won't be super fast-moving. They'll be a little faster moving than today's storms, which were kind of meandering. They'll have a little more forward speed tomorrow, but still slow enough that a concern is there for some localized flash flooding issues tomorrow. The kind of the time frame here is probably somewhere between 2 and 7. Again, we're not expecting a real big severe weather day. It's a low-end risk, but it is not zero. It's kind of a 1 on a 1 to 5 scale, if you will. So in addition to some strong winds, again, localized flooding and some small hail will be a possibility. Hourly rain chances peaking as we get into the mid and late afternoon hours, and then they'll start to diminish again as we go towards sunset Tuesday evening. If you have outdoor plans for Tuesday morning, I think we're in pretty good shape until early afternoon. That front will fizzle out, and then we'll be kind of in between fronts on Wednesday. Still an unstable atmosphere, though, and some instability, not only near the ground, but up in the atmosphere some chillier air upstairs will lead to the possibility of some randomly placed showers and storms again on Wednesday. And then we have the second of two cold fronts heading our way Thursday. Now, this is the stronger of the two fronts, and so there'll probably be another couple of showers and storms with that on Thursday. It's behind this front that, boy, do we have some nice things coming our way at the end of the week and into the weekend. I posted on social media earlier, this is going to be windows open, sunroof open, do anything you want outdoors kind of weather Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Dew points perhaps dipping into the 40s at times, and the sun is going to be out. It is going to be absolutely delightful outside for 3 straight days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, so, my spiel for the rest of August is kind of, the next week to 10 days, some warmth, yes, but not a lot of high heat at all. And I told you when I put out our initial August outlook that the tail end of August and into September would probably be more consistently very warm, if not hot. And just last night, the European modeling for September came in. So this is looking ahead to next month into September. And it shows a pretty warm-looking weather map across the eastern third of the country. And this has been a trend in recent years. 9 of our last 12 Septembers have been warmer than average. September is kind of like bonus summer around here anymore. We had 3 cooler Septembers back in like 2012, 13, and 14, but 9 of the last 12 have been warmer than average, and by a fair margin too. We've had some very toasty Septembers. Last year, we had our wettest September on record, and it was also a very warm September as well. So if the European modeling has the right idea, looks like we're in for extended summer once again this year. All right, that'll do it for tonight. Check out my updated forecast tonight on 21 News at 11 p.m., and I'll see you back here on Tuesday for a fresh edition of the Valley's most in-depth weather forecast video.